So we've seen a little bit about how over on this side over here, when we're looking at this code, it's what's going on the server, handling gets. And over here, we're sort of saying, I'm opening this up to represent the client. And this is the client is asking the server for things by issuing these GET requests. So for example, if I have to make sure that I'm running my server. So I have to say, hey node, run app.js for me. And what that means is, this is this little program here, app.js. I'm looking at it in the IDE for Nitrous. And here I am, I'm listening on port 3000. And so over here on this is the window that's representing the client, and it's running basically here in my browser. I'm making these GET requests where I can say, hey, I want to ask the server, and that's how I represent the server. The colon actually specifies the port, but that's just a little detail. But if I say, hey, I want to be able to, and I'll say our little trick here is I'll ask for a GET of add mine. And add mine, that's adding my quote, actually sends over, this is the line here that's doing it, actually sends over something called my page, which I've created as a variable up here that has all the HTML, including this form that shows up here. So now if I say I want to add a new quote, and I'll say it's Mickey, as in Mickey Mouse, and I'll say Mickey says hi, and I'll hit submit. That's what gets returned, is it just returns the quote that I've just added. And that's what I can see on my my client side. And if I just do the actual get that gets the JSON of all the quotes, I can see that Mickey has been added at the end there. So this is just a quick little example of how this little bit of code here, this post is working. What this post is doing is it's saying, gee, you know, if I've got myself a post, and we saw it down here, the server reported that it got a post on the console of the server. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that request, I'm going to take the body of it, I'll take the author and I'll put it into a new quote here and the text here, and I'm going to push it onto my quote array. And so that's how I got the new quote. And I can actually even, you know, if I want to issue this special kind of GET request that says, hey, I want to grab a quote and I want to grab it at position, and I'll try for, I think we're allowed for 4, it'll say that's Mickey, and Mickey says hi. So this the scaffolding for kind of looking at the server and looking at the client and having, now we have both GET and post requests done. Stay tuned and we'll do the full stack involving the MongoDB database.